Hello, everybody. This is me. Boom. I'll start streaming this later. I want to do at least one, not on stream because this is going to require some editing. So yeah, I'm going to start doing just for fun, I guess, series on a game I used to play a lot. Seems like it's a lot less active, but still fun. And it will be interesting to, you know, see how it goes. It's called Lensmoor. It's a fantasy role-playing game. It's free, online, text-based RPG known as a MUD, which stands for Multi-User Dungeon. This game features a medieval fantasy world with humans, fairies, ents, orcs, trolls, and more, including some original races never seen before. It's a world in which players can be adventurers and quests for glory. Join religions in the worship of immortal gods, who are role-played by staff members. Join clans and participate in group player versus player combat, or don't and join a peaceful, non-player killing clan instead. The choice is yours. A world with no classes. They're specializations, but where anyone is free to learn any skill, up to a given cap, where you can build the character you want and play the way you want to, as long as you play nice. A world with a gigantic wilderness surrounding over 200 unique zones and counting, in which to explore quests and roleplay. Roleplaying is not required to play Lensmoor, but it is highly encouraged. You can see a more detailed feature list here. I'm not going to click on that and do that. Not doing that. And if it's your first time playing, you should read the game guide. I might do that actually, just because. No, we'll do this. We'll do this later. We'll just do the first one. Getting online and making a new character. You can get online by using the Play Now, or, as I'm doing, using Mush Client or a similar client, just because I like Mush Client better. Or Zmud, or there's some other ones. Telnet, if you still have Telnet. And you go to lensmoor.org, and the port is 3500. Yeah. And so there are 2 continents, sort of like WoW, but this predates WoW, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this definitely predates WoW. Lensmoor, and I pronounce it Entrippa. Lensmoor, if you're new to mudding, or just Lensmoor in general, Lensmoor is the easier continent. It's where there's more people, and I think the difficulty level's a little lower. I'm going to start with a character on Entrippa, but then I'm going to play my character from Lensmoor, just because I'm more familiar with it. Yes, and they have 2 different sets of religion, too. And then you'll be giving a set of races. If you choose Lensmoor, you can be Ents, which are tree folk, gnomes, which are gnomes, Hakejadim. I don't remember what those are. Humans, quicklings, selkies, sides, which are elves, and sprites, which are like fairies. And then I don't know much of these. We're going to go through them just because I'm making an Entrippin character. What roleplay wise, humans and laurels, blah blah blah. Yeah, laurels are the humans of that other side. No race is best. This is true. There is no best race. It's like rock paper scissors. It's like Pokemon. There are races that are better than other races, in some specific classes, but it's like Pokemon. You know, everybody's got a weakness. Yeah, and there are advanced options, which you can mess around with at any time below level 5. Levels 1 to 4 inclusive. Yeah, before level 5. So not level 5 itself, but levels 1 to 4 inclusive. And then blah, 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 blah. We'll go over that later. I should remember to edit out all the rambling in between segments. Okay, so in the harsh deserts of Antripa, that didn't work at all. The harsh deserts of Antripa are home to more brutal races of the world. The Aelum, small, flying, bat-like imps with claws. The Arachnia, evolved spiders with venomous fangs. The Cyclops, large monoculared. I am not going to edit this at all. I am just going to post it. Large monoculared warriors. The Grandor, huge ogre-like folk from a volcanic island. The Luriel, slender, natural-born leaders. What is... what does that even mean? It doesn't describe them at all. Their defining characteristics are being natural-born leaders. So it's like Ents from... Not Ents. Elves from Lorwyn. Like, yeah. Orcs. Filthy humanoid scavenger pigmen. Skulks. Spindly nocturnal shadow dwellers. Probably friends with the Arachnia. And the Zorto. Scaled aquatic killers. So there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to random.org. Because I don't care. I can always make a new one if I don't like it. 1 and 8. We are playing a Cyclops. Cyclopses have a hometown of Sika. Cyclopses are large humanoids with a single eye located squarely in the middle of their head. Their features are human-like, but often distorted and definitely ugly. Cyclopses are more cunning than intelligent, and most have little knowledge of magic. Cyclopses are able to see illusions for what they are, as the single eye in their head reacts differently to the magic of illusions. Their max stats at Strength, 24, Wisdom, 16 or 17, depending on gender, Constitution, 21, Intelligence, 17 or 16, Dexterity, 12, Charisma, 14. Cyclopses begin the game with the kick skill and the blacksmith craft. They begin to age at 60. More information on Cyclopses can be found at Cyclops RP. Last updated by Zina. Not gonna do that all the time. Alright. So Cyclops RP, Cyclops roleplaying. These are some general suggestions for roleplaying of Cyclopses. Cyclopses are originally from Sika. During the summer, Cyclopses take a week-long break from their forages to honor the Forge of the Sun. Cyclopses may only have one eye, but they are very expressive with a thick brow. Being relatively unimaginative, Cyclopses are less likely to understand jokes and puns. Cyclopses are known for their smithing and other skilled or semi-skilled labor. While Cyclopses do take fighting seriously, they also spar for fun and sport. So basically, a giant, one-eyed, socially awkward dude, not dude bro, but like Thor. Yeah, that's what this is. Yes, this describes a one-eyed Thor, only ugly. Not like the real Thor. Okay, so let's just go make a Cyclops. Alright, so I am going to oh yeah, let's just go to random name generator. Random fantasy name generator. Sure. Fantasy. I don't know. K. Yeah. Colin. No. Kagog. Kagog's a good one. Kagog. Kagog, the mighty ogre smith. Kagog. Yes, it is. Give you a password, eh? Let's do that over here. All right. All right, we already decided. I'm just creating a character on Antrippa, then I'll switch over to my character on Lensmoor. Already in progress. All right, so we're going to be, what did we say? Orc? No, Cyclops. Cyclops. Let's go roll a dice. Between 1 and 2. Male, female. And female. And as you can see, Pro Tour, one of the gods, just went live. Alright, there are only 2. I will use the advanced option. Alright, so let's just... So what I did there is I chose a name, and then it tells you the naming conventions. That means no offensive names. No names composed of 1 or more words. Impaler, Strong Arm, Dark Slayer. Names from literature, Frodo, Robin Hood, Wolverine. Famous historical figures, Einstein, Napoleon. Nonsense names. Sazfz, I am a newbie. There are some exceptions for this rule, but not many. You're better off just creating a character first, showing that you know how to RP, and then if you want to like make a character called like Bridget or something. There's a character already named Bridget. They're not a Wheel of Time fan, but then you could do it. As long as you weren't RPing Bridget. That makes sense. Forbidden names will be renamed at the convenience of the staff, and you won't get validated, I assume. If you used to have a character here and did not expect this message, do not, as it will make it Yeah, okay. And if you're a returning player, somehow, then don't reuse your old name, otherwise they won't be able to recover your character. So I used Kagog. And then I chose Antrippa, or you can choose Lensmoor. And then we already went through the options, and then I chose just random flip a coin, female. And then I'm going to use the advanced options. So, these are your advantages and disadvantages. Let's just pause the record. Sorry, I timed out there because I went for a shower instead of coming back. Whatever. Sorry for those ticks too. Just something I do. And if this was a strict audio thing, I would edit it out. Maybe I can do it anyways. We'll see. Probably not. Okay, so let's just do help. Oh. Did not tell you? Oh. Help advantage list. Okay, so disadvantage means just that. If you choose mute, you will not be able to communicate well in character. All disadvantages work this way. If you are unable to do something because of your choices, we will not fix it for you. You can reset your advantages with quest points, though, so don't worry. And remember, it's free up to level 4 to just change back and forth. Well, give or take something we'll discuss later. Remember, some disadvantages will make it impossible to complete various in-game actions, i.e. don't take mute if you want to do things. Just because a lot of the time, the quest mobs don't understand sign language for some terrible, terrible reason. Or at least that's how it used to be. It might have changed. It's been a long time. Advantages and disadvantages offer another way to flesh out your characters. Advantages take away from the maximum number of trains you get per level by taking some of the experience that would otherwise go towards bonus trains. Disadvantages offer the ability to get more trains each level by contributing an equivalent number of points towards extra trains. The detailed list of advantages and disadvantages and what each advantage does is available during the character creation process right here. So, here are your advantages. Animal empathy. Animals prefer you and are less likely to attack. This is moderately useful. Attractive. You are more attractive to members of the opposite sex. And remember, if you're going for RP, you might want to choose these anyways, but you don't have to. You can just roleplay it that way. That's okay. I believe that's just for like store bonuses. It's not awareness. You are more likely to notice things in a room. That's okay. Craft aptitude. Your crafted items may be made at higher levels. That's a really good one. Combat reflexes. You are less likely to be surprised. I think that's good too. Eidetic memory. You remember everything and have a higher skill cap. It's a good one. Fast healing. Your healing rate is increased. Fast learner. Your rate of skill increased through use is increased. Fast mana. Your mana regain rate is increased. Legendary. Your positive reputation grows faster than normal. That's a really good one if you want to go for RP. Lucky. Things just seem to go your way sometimes. I don't know what that is, but I might take it. Magic aptitude. Magic spells require less mana. Magic resistance. You are much less affected by mana, but can't use it. Note that magic resistance is an advantage, not a disadvantage, despite the fact that it's a huge disadvantage if you don't know how to play the character right. The character I'm playing is magic resistant. It'll be interesting. I'm playing in hard mode with her in the easy mode game. You can use psionics though. Natural leader. You are able to control more servants. Say for charmies, they're called usually. You can charm like beasts and mobs to fight with you. It's a skill I would use a whole bunch if I could use magic. Sorry. I'll play on this character too, where I can actually do all of the good techniques. Psi aptitude. Psionic skills require less effort. Same as magic aptitude, just for psionics. Toughness. Your body provides some natural armor. Strong-willed. Faster willpower regen. And resistance to charm effects. The cost of these are below. Those are all the advantages. For this character, I don't know. You want to balance the numbers to around 0 if you don't want to just sit around to get trains, just because you can only get, I believe, 3 trains a level, 1 guaranteed and 2 bonus. And so if you don't have a steady XP of 10,000, that is 10,000 experience per level, which is modified by these numbers, then what happens is that you don't get as many trains per level, so you have to spend more time questing. There's also some power leveling techniques you can do, but I'm not going to get into it. They might have fixed that since then, since it was weird. Okay, so now let's do the disadvantage list. Oh, disadvantage list. Okay, alcoholic. You need alcohol to function. That's not a really good thing to have in a game. They should probably remove that. Little mean. Cowardly. You are more likely to flee in combat. That's not really a disadvantage. It's basically free. Insomnia. You have trouble getting to sleep and staying asleep. That's a huge disadvantage. Sleep is how you like regenerate all your mana and stuff. There's a bad one too. Lame. I guess it's okay as long as it's not made fun of. Your legs are damaged, leading to a lack of mobility. Magic susceptibility. You are more susceptible to magic, beneficial and harmful. That's a really bad one. Don't take that. Mute. You are unable to speak. Old. You start as an older member of your race. If you're going to remort, which we'll talk about later, that's pretty much free. And since this character is going to remort, we're probably going to take old. My other character won't, just because it's going to take them a long time to get there. One eye. One eye. The one we have already. You suffer from poor depth perception. One hand. You have only one functional hand to use. Overconfident. You are less likely to able to flee from combat. That just means your flee percentage is lower, and you can't use the escape skill. Slow healing. Your healing rate is decreased. Slow learner. Your rate of skill increase through use is decreased. That's a bad one. Don't take that one. Slow mana. Your mana regain rate is decreased. Unattractive. You are less attractive to members of the opposite sex. That one, you can just take that one, basically. It'll affect some stuff. It's basically free. Unknown. Your positive reputation grows slower than normal. If you're in for RP, that's a bad one to take. Just because you need, like... I don't know how it works. Specifically. I forget. Unlucky. Bad things are more likely to happen to you. I wouldn't take that one. The maker of this game is kind of sadistic. Weak-willed. Slower willpower regen and susceptibility to charm effects. Okay, so let's just do list. We already have one eye, but that doesn't count because it's a racial, even if it's a disadvantage. So fast learner is a good one. And this is a Cyclops. I'm assuming, let me go check. Strength is high. Okay, so we're probably going to be a warrior, like a fighter class, as opposed to a caster. Yeah, so I'll just make a warrior. Fast learner is good. Fast healing and fast mana aren't that good. That only really affects you when you're sleeping. And with this character is going to have yeah, maybe I should change magic resistance. I didn't realize you. Nah, I'm going to use magic resistance. It'll just be a solo character, I guess. Mostly useless. Slow learner, no. Magic susceptibility, definitely not. Alcoholic, no thanks. Weak-willed, no. Well, yeah, I might do PK. Oh, cowardly is easy. Oh no, cowardly is annoying. Yeah, we can just quest more. I don't mind. Fast learner, one-eyed. Add toughness. So is there any way I can get to 4,000? Okay, add old. Then is there anything for 1,000 that I want? Oh, add unattractive. And you can only have 4 total, so. All right. So we are a one-eyed, fast learning, tough, old, and unattractive Cyclops. Unattractive by Cyclops standards, mind you. All right. So here you can select how many experience points it will take you to level. More experience points give you bonus training sessions when you level. I forget the exact formula, but it's something like this number minus advantage cost divided by mod 3 or mod 333 or something is how many you get per level. And you know, it works out so it balances out if it's not an even number. I could calculate it exactly, but I don't think I need to. Yeah, we're going to do 10,000 with this character just because we want the bonus. We want to be the guaranteed bonus 2. Is this what we want? Will result in getting 3 trains per level? Yes. Is this in color? Yes. All right. And so now I have to move this off the screen and validate my accounts. I don't want you getting my personal information here. Okay. Got that. You have to validate before you can talk on public channels for obvious spam protection reasons. All right. Let's just screen. That doesn't really matter. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, so we're at Semdia entry. Welcome to Semdia. Actually, let's just not read this. I'll switch over to my other character for the next segment, but that was just the character creation. See, it's quick, easy, and then I'll show you some of the other stuff you can do when you're done later.